How we doing, YouTube? Misfit64 here. So I'm new to the whole YouTube scene. I figured just a little bit about it. I watch gun reviews a lot, and I figured, you know, if I watch them so much, I might as well start doing some as well, helping out, since I'm using everyone else. So here I am today with my first review. I just purchased this gun. It's a GSG Firefly 22 caliber. As you can see, it's still got the tags on it from when I purchased it. I bought it from Rural King for $1.99. Okay. They didn't have any in stock, so I had to order it online. First off, as you can see, it's got a hard case. Okay, that's right off the bat. That's pretty neat. However, it is a pretty cheap hard case. I think you could break it very easily. As a place for a lock, I don't know how good that would be. You could just probably break those tabs off. So yeah, but it's better than a cardboard box that a lot of them come in. So first good note right there. Let's go ahead and open her up. Okay. Got a Youth Handgun Safety Act notice. It's good to have. I purchased this gun mostly for me and my son to get training on, for him to go shooting with me, and for me to teach him how to shoot. Okay, so that's just something that him and I will go over. Just another receipt from Rural King. Alright, then we get the gun. It's got these two foam pads in here. Then we got the gun right here. Okay. Go ahead and pull it out. Do a safety check. No rounds. No rounds. Okay? And while we do that, this gun is pretty neat in the fact that it has a decocker. You can see that a lot of guns don't have that. But right here, you just pull that, watch the trigger, watch the hammer, and it resets them both without actually firing the trigger. So that's a pretty neat feature. This gun does have a double safety, ambidextrous safety on both sides. I don't necessarily use safeties, so that's not really a big deal to me, but I guess since it is for training my son, that's a pretty good feature to have. So that's not too bad. It's got the lockback levers sticks out pretty far, and I haven't shot this gun yet, obviously, and I'm pretty nervous that it's going to stick out too far for when I'm shooting. I'm just going to hold it down and it's going to send it forward. So I got the OD green color. I figured that was a pretty, I like the color of it really, and that's why I picked the OD green color. Now it's got the threaded barrel. Sorry, it took so long to think of that. But no, it's got a threaded barrel here. Honestly, I'll probably never use that feature. It was $10 cheaper than the regular one. I don't know why, but that's why I went ahead and just purchased the one with the threaded barrel. I'll never probably use it, let's be honest. It has the sights on here. It is adjustable right here. The sight is a little high, but I have a feeling it's just to compensate for when you put a suppressor on the firearm. As you can see, the sights, they are yellow. Okay, so they're pretty good to see. They are plastic. They're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap. Let's be honest. The gun comes with one magazine. Now the cool thing about this magazine is, you see here how it has these little beads on the side. You can grab it, pull it down, and it'll help you load up. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It's a 10-round magazine. The gun also comes with a safety lock. So, well, if we can get it out of here. There we go. The gun also comes with this safety lock. Okay, that's pretty cool. Comes with an owner's manual. Let's just open this up. Comes with an owner's manual in here. Go ahead and read about that. It shows you how to adjust the sights. Just a pretty cool thing to go ahead and go over before you actually get your firearm and go through all that. What else comes in here? Looks like it's got a sticker. German sports guns. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, what I really liked about this gun is that it also came with an additional recoil spring. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how well this gun performs or how well it shoots, but from all the other reviews I've been watching with this gun, the trigger pull is pretty heavy. Okay, from what I've heard, it's 14 pounds double action, and then single action, it's 7 pounds. So, yeah, we'll see. Now, I heard that it also misfires a lot depending on what rounds you use. CCI, mini mags are what it requests to use the most. But I purchased all kinds of different 22 rounds, and when we go and shoot the weapon, I'll videotape that and I'll show you which rounds I'm using, and I'm going to interchange this spring with the spring that's already in it to see which one fires which rounds better, see which works better, just go off from there. So that's a pretty cool feature. I really enjoy that. I hope that one of them works really well for me. I have a Arms Core 22, just blinking rounds, and I really hope those work, because for a box of 500 of them I paid $16, $17 for. So I really hope those work well. So this takes off the protective cover of your threaded barrel. Honestly, I'll probably never use this. I'll probably always just keep that protective cover on. So it comes with that, so that you're able to do it. It also comes with a snap cap, which is very, very cool, because everyone always says you're not supposed to dry fire a 22. You can dry fire anything. It's just better if you don't. But however, putting this in helps you so that it doesn't harm your firearm at all. Okay, so that's always a cool thing to have. I'm glad they supplied it for us. So we got that right here. And also, dry firing is good practice, especially since, like I said, I'm going to be teaching my son how to shoot with this firearm, and we're going to be doing dry fire drills, and now it's just one less thing I have to get. It also comes with 2 additional front sights. Both are different sizes, so yeah, you get to use them pretty much for whichever you feel. So right now the one that's on it is the biggest, the tallest, and each of the other 2 are smaller and smaller. So if that's too high for you, you can take it off and put on a new one. It also comes with the tool to do that. And then a little key ring. I don't know what I'll do with that. So, but yeah, those are the things that it comes with. So that's exciting. Hopefully we get to have a good shoot with it and it functions properly instead of all the other reviews I've been reading. If you use anything but CCI mini mags, it's not going to be a good firearm. But I've also read some reviews and watched some reviews to where it does perform very well. So let's see if we can figure out how to take this gun apart. It looks a little different. So basically, you flip this over all the way, right? Go ahead and rack it back. Push this all the way over to where it's like that. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. So you see it there? Pushed over. Then we want to pull this back, push it down, and then pull it up. And then it slides off. There we go. And the barrel stays on. It's a fixed barrel. So now the gun is taken apart. Here's the spring that it came with right here. Okay. Now let's just compare. The one that's on it is thinner. Okay, and it is shorter. This is longer and a little wider. So that's the extra one. Now, as you can see, it is jammed full of packing grease. I hope you can see that. It is just jammed full. So this would need to be cleaned prior to shooting. This one ain't that bad. So, but yes, it's really going to need to be cleaned before I take it out to the range, which I plan on doing that tomorrow, and I'll have that posted up as well. But yeah, it is just full of packing grease. So we're going to have to fix that. So putting it back together doesn't seem like it'd be too hard. Go ahead and put that back in there. Put them in both the holes. There we go. And just let it slide back, push it down, just like that. And then push this piece. Back all the way around. There we go. And it's back on there. Just like so. So, pretty cool. Go ahead and decocker. So let's go ahead and find out the trigger pull. Since we have a snap cap, we're able to do it safely. Empty snap cap on it. Okay, so let's do it from double action. Okay, safe direction. Go ahead and pull, pull, pull. Wow, that's heavy. That is real heavy. Okay. All right. That's a pretty heavy pull. Now let's try it with the single action. Okay. Okay. That wasn't too bad. All right. Now, pretty good ejection. So, all right. The single action isn't too terrible. The double action is pretty heavy. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'll shoot it double action very much at all. I personally carry Glock on my EDC, and it's just not. I don't carry a revolver, nothing, anything like that. So I don't need to practice on the whole double action trigger pull. I mean, it's good to know double action. It's good to practice on it every now and then. But as my everyday gun, I don't have a double action, so I don't need to practice too much. Now I do agree everyone does need to practice, so I will practice occasionally. But I'll primarily probably shoot this from the single action form. So yeah, that's what we need on this. Now I'll show you the rounds that I'm going to be shooting. Now I am picking up some more tonight, but I got the Remington rounds right here. These are 40 grain, and they are 1,255 FPS. So little good ones there. And then we got the CCI right here. These ones are the hollow points. These are CCI mini mags, which they say we should be the only thing that we should be shooting on it. These ones are 36 grain. And they are 1260 FPS. And I also have some more mini mags. These ones are round nosed, 40 grain, and they go 1235 FPS. So figure I'd try both brands of mini mags. I also have here the arms core that I was telling you about right here. These are 36 grain, and let's see here, their FPS is unknown at this time. I'll have to get back to you on that tomorrow while I'm shooting. I'm sure I'll be able to look it up and find out what the FPS is if you're wanting to know, and I'll have that for you when I fire the firearm. But these are the ones that are literally just for 500 rounds. I paid, I think, $16 or $17. So I'm really hoping these function really well. They are 36 grain, so I'm just really hoping they form very well. And then I also have these Federals. They are 40 grain, and they are 1200 FPS. Okay, so here they are, little lead nose. So these are the rounds I'll be shooting. I also did purchase. I went to the store and I told the guy just give me all the different kinds of 22s they had. for semi-automatic, not the, just give me the normal ones. And well, I didn't double check after he started throwing stuff on the counter, and I had bought the wrong round, which are these Winchesters, and they're 40 grain, but they're 1910 FPS, and I thought that was like, wow, that's a lot different than the others, and well, that's why they won't even fit in that. So got the wrong rounds for that one, but I'll be going back and getting some more, and we'll be shooting them. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Initial, it's a very good looking gun. It is the same exact gun as the Sig Mosquito that they quit making. It's the exact same gun. Okay, they just rebranded it. Okay, so it's nothing special, nothing different. It's the same exact thing. It just has a different name here and a different logo down here. Okay, but other than that, it's the same exact firearm. It's also that it's considerably cheaper than the Mosquito was. So okay, well, that's all I have for you. Make sure you like, subscribe. If there's anything else you'd like to know, let me know. Comment. Put comments in there. Let me know how I did. Be brutal. Tell me what I need to work on, what better I could do. I know I said a lot. I need to work on that. So, and I know I took a couple long pauses. I probably shouldn't have do a rehearsal next time before or something. I don't know. But yeah, let me know how I did. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I have a total of 17 firearms that I own that I'm going to be going over and reviewing before I start looking and getting other guns to review for you. Also, I'm going to be doing, I just subscribed to one of those survival boxes, so I'll be getting those every month, so I'll throw those reviews in for you. I got the just the gear survival box for this one. I didn't get the alpha or the food and all that stuff. I just get in the gear, and so when I get that, I'll review that for you. If I get other gear here and there, I'll review it as well. So yeah, firearms, rifles, pistols, shotguns, I'll be reviewing all those, okay? So thank you for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, still like it. Subscribe to me even if you don't like it. Just see and tell me how I did. If you didn't like it, again, just tell me what I could improve on, okay? Thanks for watching, and you guys have